Hi, this is me, Amina. Welcome back to my channel. Here we talk about all the personal finance, budgeting, and all the other important topics in life. Today, specifically, I want to talk about lessons that my parents taught me when I was a kid. I understood that I'm important as an adult that I would like to pass on to my kids, hopefully when I have them. So I thought, why not share all these things with you? Maybe you learn something new. Maybe you look into things from different perspectives. So I hope you like it and thanks for watching. The first lesson is that my health should be my top priority throughout my entire life. And if I know that anything I want to do is going to be detrimental for my health, I simply shouldn't be doing it. Essentially, what that means is that we should be taking care of our health on a daily basis. And there is two aspects of it. There is physical health and there is mental health. So how do we take care of our physical health? By eating a balanced diet. I always had fruits and vegetables on the table. I'm very, very grateful for my parents who taught me how to eat properly, how to have a balanced diet and not to look at food as something bad or good, but rather as something that gives you energy. So having a balanced diet, eating all the kinds of foods, granted you don't have an allergy, eating all the types of foods, vegetables, eating fruits. And I know everybody already heard this a million times that we should be eating fruits and vegetables, but like even me personally, when I have fatty foods during the day, I feel horrible at the end of the day, and it's directly linked. And I know that today I feel bad because yesterday or today I ate something that is not good for me. My body rejects it. My body doesn't like it. So just listen to your body and do what's best for you. So we talked about the balanced diet. Second part is that we should be active. We should be physically active. What does that mean? Is that if you want, you can go on a walk. You don't have to go to the gym. It's never a rule that you should be going to the gym. To stay active, gym is not mandatory. I know many people hate it. But it's not mandatory. To stay active, you simply just can go on a walk, half an hour walk in the evening, and maybe 10-minute walk in the morning. That's already 40-minute walk during the day. And if you do this on a daily basis, this is enough to stay active. This is considered as an active person. If you like doing something else, it's very good. Incorporate that also. But essentially, what that means is that do something active that brings you joy, good for your health. It's that simple. When we were kids, we used to do a lot of gymnastics. We used to run in the yard. We used to play football. We used to play so many active games. And as adults, obviously for obvious reasons, we stop doing so much activities, but it doesn't mean we should stop all the activities. Staying active half an hour a day is enough to consider you an active person. And when the two are combined, you have a balanced diet, you are eating well, and you exercise. In combination, it gives you less risks of mental instability. Because even me, I notice when I do not exercise for a prolonged period of time and I start eating badly, my mental health suffers. I become a person that doesn't like anything anymore. I become a person who doesn't want to do anything. I lack motivation and all the things that we know. These things happen. As soon as you change your diet a little bit, and as soon as you start being a little bit active, it goes a very long way. The second lesson is that always ask yourself a question. Do I need to buy this whenever you want to buy something? In other words, is this a need or a want? Most of the time, trust me, it's a want. If it's a need, there's no question. You should get it. But if it's a want, you should ask yourself 10 times before purchasing There's something you should be asking yourself a question. Do I really want it 10 times before you actually purchase it? This specific habit that my parents taught me have saved so much money in my adult life. I'm so grateful for them. I love them for this because I don't own a Labubu and I don't indulge in overconsumption of getting 10 different perfumes at a time, getting 50 tubs of shower gels or hand creams. And no, and this is overconsumption. And I see what's happening on the TikTok world of overconsumption. And sometimes I'm in awe. It's crazy. I don't think it should be like this. And I don't think anyone should be indulging in overconsumption. The third lesson I'm grateful for, and I will try to also teach my kids, is that always invest in yourself and your skill set. Education is very important. Skills are very important. It lays a good foundation for your life. To start off your life, you should have some basic knowledge, degree, or basic skill set to start your life, to start off your life and start earning money. But it should never stop. The learning curve, the learning process should never stop. On a daily basis, you should be learning something new. Life is so dynamic. The world is changing so fast. What I'm trying to say is that there is always to learn something new to improve your skills. And this exact point is considered as an asset. An asset is something that can bring you more money in the future. So you invest in yourself, in your skills and your education, and then you monetize it. So it's an asset. It will bring you value. It will bring you money in the future. Fourth point is that always rely on yourself and do not wait for anyone to bring you things on a silver platter, because this doesn't work in life. And if it happens, it's very rare, and I don't believe it's for free. And we can discuss this later. But no one does this. And you shouldn't be waiting, because while you're waiting for something, for some miracle to happen, for someone to hand in $1 million, life is going. Time is going. At this time, you could, for example, improve on your skills, invest in yourself, and you basically need to take actions for what you need to do. So always, always rely on yourself. If you want to achieve certain things in life, you need to do them yourselves. You need to take actions for them, because no one's going to take actions for you and no one's going to tell you what to do, because trust me, no one around you knows what's best for you, and you know it's better. So you knowing what's best for you, you take certain actions. And obviously, if, for example, you don't know what to do, you can Google different situations. Or if you don't know what to do, you can ask your parents, you can ask your friends for an opinion, and then you can form your own opinion. But no one will ever tell you what's best for you. And if someone tells you what's best for you, I also don't think you should listen, because there's so many envious people that do not want the best for you. They might just trick you. So always believe in yourself, trust yourself, rely on yourself, follow your dreams, follow your goals step by step. The fifth one, it might be controversial, but this is the last one, I promise. So you should own your own apartment rather than renting for the rest of your life. I know. It may be very controversial. And nowadays, there's this propaganda that we should not be owning a flat. We should not be owning our own house, because it gives us so much freedom and flexibility to move around and all that. But if you think about it, the security and safety owning an apartment gives to our mental health is incredible. Plus, it's an asset. Your house is an asset. The concept of capital appreciation, which means that over time, your house will increase in its value. So if down the line, in a couple of years later, you want to sell a house you don't want to own, or you want to move to another country, you can sell the house. yes, we would need to pay taxes and all that. But apart from that, you will have this capital appreciation and you will be able to resell it for higher price that you bought and you will have the cash. So I don't fall for this propaganda that you should not be owning. I fall for propaganda that you should be owning. So, but anyway, we can discuss this topic in more details of pros and cons of owning a house, an apartment, all the details like the ways of payment, whether it's mortgage or whether it's in cash, and all the taxes and all the paperwork. Essentially, in my opinion, all these factors aside, I believe that buy an apartment as soon as you can, and it will give you a lot of mental stability, which is, in my opinion, all worth it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your opinion down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye.